Good evening. I'm Delegate Ferrell Tata, and I represent the 99th District. A few minutes ago, we saw Governor Abigail Spanberger speak from Colonial Williamsburg in response to the President of the United States. I'd like to take just a moment of your time to bring something to your and to her attention. A few years ago, Virginians did something rare. We agreed the old redistricting system wasn't working. Too much power in the hands of politicians, too little trust from the public. So voters approved a constitutional reform to remove politicians from the process, and Governor Spanberger, who was in Congress at the time, praised that change and spoke at length about the corrosive effects of gerrymandering on our democracy. It wasn't easy. It required compromise. It required restraint, and it required trust. And then came the real test. Would our leaders honor that reform when it became inconvenient? Other states faced the same moment. Indiana did, Maryland did. One Republican, one Democrat. Both chose to respect the rules. Both chose to keep the promise they made to voters. Here in Virginia, our governor and her allies faced the same test, and they chose power instead. This isn't about maps. It isn't about party. It's about whether reform means something when it costs you. Institutions only survive when the winners restrain themselves. If we abandon voter-approved reform the moment it becomes uncomfortable, we prove why voters didn't trust the system in the first place. Virginians deserve leaders who keep their word, especially when it's hard. That is the standard, and it should apply to all of us. Thank you for your time. Good night, and may God continue to bless the United States and the Commonwealth of Virginia.